ready for their Blue Devils to go to work. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on a team from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this. The Blue Devils about to kick it away and get this season started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Groupers offense takes the field for the first time today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And the Groupers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Groupers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gets the back moving. Leaves it with the running back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical. And they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the Duke Blue Devils. Offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. They're led by a sensational signal caller. And Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary. And there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, to try and get him as many doubles as they can. But you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after him.
And I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know you're in a deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
And the Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. Past the first down marker and still running. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Blue Devils are marching down the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Groupers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Give to the back. Oh, there's the ball. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. On the run, it's Moore. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. All right, guys, let's look at the big picture for Duke. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
And you hear it all off season, and you see it every year, that teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and then they'll get themselves into those rankings.
From the gun, the ground game. Oh, a lot of space. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Goes to the option. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
The go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. But look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. And the Groupers will punt it away on 4th down. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Off play action on 1st down. Scrambling away. He'll throw it. Pulls it in. It's Anthony. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Ready to fire from the pistol. On the move, it's Moore. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Blue Devils will hustle to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run play action. Going to try to get it himself. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first.
Got some room headed to the goal line, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Duke!
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the option. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Groupers will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man on the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Finding an escape route. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? And having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
Right on the money. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Blue Devils want to move quickly.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just...
Turning on the Jets. And he used that spin move to put him in the spin cycle and gain extra yardage. The give to the back. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hold. There's still time. Do some work, but there's also no time to waste. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Oh, he was hoping for the pick 6. Instead, he got it down to the 16-yard line.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's got it on the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen. defense is having none of it.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll do it himself. The last thing you need is this guy getting knocked around. Wisely avoids the hit with the slide. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. This senior has seen it all behind center over his career, but not much going so far. They came into this one believing that they could make explosive plays in the passing game, but they haven't taken care of the football, and they haven't done much up top. Off the RPO, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
My old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. And the groupers will call on their punt team. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football.
There he goes. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. Puncks it out of the air. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. He might want another play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets rid of it. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the back. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. And the Blue Devils have pushed it inside the 20. 3rd down play from the gun. Zings it complete to the right. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They just keep throwing him the ball, this time on the slant.
No doubt, and you've seen it with the slant. You've seen other routes. Every route he's running, he's good. He seems to be open, so I'm going to continue to pick at this matchup every chance I get.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He'll try to do it himself. At the 35, he's got room. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. looking to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Groupers will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Blue Devils are in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Finds the back and leaves it on the option. It's a seam wide open. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and he's making his presence felt in this first game. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Dances away to buy time. And some room to work. Got a first down. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day, looking for a physical attack from the gun. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Give to the running back. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They go to the ground. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running route to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. power football with the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Last 2 runs got a big fat nothing. Let's see if they try to go up top on 3rd and 10. What great protection, and he lets it go down the middle. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the groupers will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Off the play fake. Fires to the right. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He'll try to take it back. He's at the, and he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Duke. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. Wide open spaces. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Motion from the wideout.
Encroachment defense.
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. From the gun. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Oh, he's got some touchdown groupers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or two to answer about that decision. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. And the Blue Devils headed quickly to the line. Quarterback extends the play. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Kick is in the air. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab on the shovel. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Touch pass on the run. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Blue Devils line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looks as if he's going to run it. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Looking to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
8 yards on the play. Second down coming up.
Going to swing it on second down. Fires to the middle. Touchdown, Blue Devils! And they take it in for 6 more points. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Gives it on the option. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. There he goes! Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Now on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the tailback. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The groupers send out the punt unit.
Number 95 on to kick it away.
Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it. To the 20-yard line. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. On the run, it's Castle. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field.
Turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Blue Devils want to pick up the tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over. Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Dead center perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the option. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
And the groupers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Here's the handoff. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake, but this game is well in hand.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
He's loose. Got enough for the first. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze.